Preparing for a machine learning interview at Meta? It's tough, but we've compiled the top 25 questions you need to know for 2026. We'll break these down into 4 key categories: theory, coding, system design, and behavioral checks. Let's dive in. First up, the fundamentals. Meta loves to test your grasp of core concepts. Here are the top questions in this bracket. Question 1. Explain the bias-variance trade-off. You must be able to describe how model complexity affects error rates. Question 2. How do you prevent overfitting? Be ready to discuss L1, L2 regularization, and dropout techniques. Question 3 asks about metrics. Don't just say accuracy. Understand ROC curves, AUC, precision, and recall deeply. Question 4. Explain stochastic gradient descent versus batch gradient descent. Know the convergence properties of each. And question 5. Why do we use ReLU over sigmoid? Be prepared to explain the vanishing gradient problem clearly. Moving on to deep learning and architecture. This is where things get technical. Questions 6 through 12 focus on modern models. Question 6 is inevitable. Explain the attention mechanism. You need to know how transformers revolutionized NLP. Question 7. When would you choose a CNN over an RNN? Understanding spatial versus temporal data handling is key. Question 8 is huge for Meta. How do recommendation systems work? Study collaborative filtering and matrix factorization. Question 9. What is transfer learning and when is it useful? This is critical for efficient model training. Question 10. Explain batch normalization. How does it accelerate training and stabilize the learning process? Now let's talk coding and implementation. You will be asked to write code. Here are the top algorithm questions. Question 11. Implement k-means clustering from scratch. Know the math and the stopping conditions. Question 12. Write a function for linear regression using gradient descent. Don't rely on libraries here. Questions 13 through 15 often involve trees and graphs. Be ready to traverse a binary tree or find the shortest path. Question 16 focuses on feature engineering. How do you handle missing values or categorical data in code? System design is where many candidates fail. It's not just about the model, it's about the pipeline. Question 17. Design a newsfeed. You need to discuss candidate generation, ranking, and re-ranking layers. Question 18. Design an ad-click prediction system. Latency and scale are the key constraints here. Question 19. How would you build a visual search engine? Discuss embeddings and nearest neighbor search. Question 20. How do you train a model on terabytes of data? Distributed training strategies are a must-know. Finally, behavioral. Meta values culture. You can't ignore these last 5 questions. Question 21. Tell me about a time you disagreed with a teammate. Focus on constructive resolution. Question 22. Describe a project where you had significant impact. Quantify your results clearly. Question 23. Tell me about a mistake you made. Be honest and emphasize what you learned from it. Question 24. How do you handle cross-functional collaboration? Engineering isn't done in a silo. And question 25. Why Meta? Have a passionate, specific answer about why you want to build here. That's the top 25. Mastering these will put you well ahead of the competition. Remember to practice out loud. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to Interview Node for more tech career guides. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your interview preparation.